It's time for Talon Talk with the 2nd Combat Aviation Brigade on AFN the Eagle, serving America's best.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is 2:08 this afternoon, Wednesday, June 24th. I'm in the studio here with Army Sergeant Jesse Smith from the 2nd Combat Aviation Brigade. How's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
Not too shabby, can't complain. I mean, obviously being in the studio with a cool cat like you, man, how could I complain? So what do we got this hour?
We're going to be talking about a best medic competition, a 2-6 gunnery, male mentorship, and just a couple other events going on.
Awesome. So we kind of previewed a couple of those events last week, and I want to say the week before.
Right.
The medic competition, you guys went to that yesterday?
Yeah, and it's still going on today, and then the final ceremony will be tomorrow.
Copy. And then the gunnery competition, or the 2-6 gunnery, is going to be up at Casey, but you know, using
MPRC.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The range up there. That's the range, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then the male mentorship. So every month, right, is the female mentorship over at Humphreys, right?
Every quarter.
Every quarter. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember going out and covering that with you, but come to find out they also have male mentorship.
Mm-hmm.
And then got some really cool looking stuff at the end of the hour. The first Katusa and Rock Army NCO inductees. That's wow. All right, cool stuff. Well, keep it locked right here. We're gonna be back here in about 8 minutes. In the meantime, this is Huey Lewis in the news on AFN Osan, the Eagle. That was See You Again here on the Eagle. I'm back in the studio with Army Sergeant Jesse Smith from the 2nd Combat Aviation Brigade. How's it going?
Second to none.
2-Cab Nation.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'm just gonna start making up sayings now. Hashtag Hashtag 2-Cab. So the best medic competition. Now, give me kind of the lowdown on that.
All right. So it began yesterday morning. They started off with a special sort of PT challenge. It was actually 210 held this Thunder PT challenge, and what it was is instead of just a standard 3-event PT test, it was 5 events. It also included pull-ups and dips, and so they did the most they could do of each in 2 minutes, and then they did the 3-mile run instead of a 2-mile run. And one of the competitors from the best medic competition, there was 2 teams of 2, both from 2nd Combat Aviation Brigade, of course. And
second to none.
One of the competitors actually ran an 18:03 in a 3-mile. He finished 3rd overall, so he's actually going to get a coin from them. So that was pretty cool. That's an amazing time. 18 minutes, 3 miles. But after the PT challenge, they rucked back to where they were sleeping, waited a little while, and then they rucked to an obstacle course. And I got to be there for that yesterday, which was really cool. It was I want to say 20 obstacle course, so very strenuous. And so we followed each team through all 20 obstacles, and so that was pretty awesome.
Did you go through the course?
No, I had my camera.
Camera. No, I feel you, but some of the obstacles, I mean, they weren't just like jumping over sandbags. It was like no kidding. Yeah. That's cool. So definitely let me know, who performed overall best. I'm going to go ahead and try to deploy with them as opposed to anyone else, best medic competition. That's pretty important.
Right.
So, but it sounds like that wasn't all just a PT thing, right? I mean, it was...
No, and then actually after the obstacle course, they rucked back and did a written test over medic.
All right. Have a nice workout, and I'm going to smack you with this.
Yeah, exactly. So that's like a stress test. But and then following that, they had to wait until it got dark, and they did night land nav last night. And then today they're doing day land nav. So and then tomorrow there'll be the ceremony.
Going through the ringer. All right, awesome. Yeah. Well, shouts out to those guys out there sweating out in the field right now. That sounds like a really cool challenge.
Yeah,
honestly.
They were really excited to be out there.
Yeah, and that's good. That's awesome. Well, hey, we'll be back right after this break with your weather, fuel, and exchange rate. Keep it right here on AFN Osan, the Eagle.
I'm the AFN
Combat Aviation Brigade here to rock your socks off. More info going on up at...
I don't know about all that.
You don't know all about that? Well, my socks are still on, so you're not doing a very good job. No, I'm playing. But the range up at... it has like 8 billion different names.
MPRC,
RLFC. I don't know. Yeah, we'll call it that. We'll just call it the range. How about that?
Sounds good.
Cool. So what's going on up there? 2-6 has got some fun stuff going on up there.
Yeah, so starting from the end of last week, going into the end of this week, they're doing their gunnery. So they'll be qualifying on all their individual weapons as well as all of their helicopters. So we're actually going out there tomorrow with AFN from Camp Casey.
Because you don't love us.
A little bit. No. No. You don't want to make that far, 2.5, 3 hour drive up there, do you? I mean,
God, you wouldn't want to see stuff blowing up. Oh, no. That's not what you joined the military for.
But yeah, so we're escorting them up there tomorrow, and they'll be doing a story about the gunnery, and the 2-6 is going to have an outstanding soldier that they pick out for them to highlight. So awesome. That's pretty cool.
And so they're going to be doing a story on him?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sure that you can check that out on AFN Pacific YouTube page for more information. I'm sure they'll post that there. The male mentorship program.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit last week, and just want to give that reminder out there for soldiers from 2CAB. They can go to this male mentorship on Friday, starting at the Super Gym, starting at 06:30. They'll do PT, they'll go do personal hygiene, eat food, and then they'll come back at 09 to the Super Gym and do some classes on just working out different situations and challenges that males in the Army could have.
Yeah. Now, so when you say personal hygiene, that's like the time after PT where everyone just goes.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if we really even have a name for that in the Air Force, but like on first contact, that was like, wait, you all like teach each other how to brush teeth? They're like, no, but I get it. So, PT, go do your own thing, get breakfast, come back and learn all sorts of. Because the female mentorship program, they had like some really inspirational women come and speak at that.
Yeah.
I mean, Command Sergeant Majors Sergeant Majors, I think there was actually a Command Sergeant Major there who, started from the bottom. Now she's there, and had like some really great stories along the way. So, a lot of great stuff that's going to be out there on Friday, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely should check that out.
Cool. Well, hey, later on, we got some info about the Air Assault Prep and the NCO induction ceremony. But in the meantime, Carrie Underwood, Sam Smith, after your newscast here on AFN Osan, The Eagle. That was the Backstreet Boys with I Want It That Way, requested by Madonna over at Navy Federal Credit Union, and we did ask.
It's the Madonna.
The Madonna. She's moonlighting over at Navy Federal. That song was actually recorded in Stockholm, Sweden.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that. Just looked it up. It was released in 1999, so found what I was looking for, but also, released in Sweden for some reason. So, or recorded in Sweden, rather. So, what do we got right now? Air assault preparation. What does that mean, though?
So we have a group of soldiers specially selected from 2CAB that are going to be participating in the Air Assault School at Camp Casey in about a month and a half from now. So right now they're just trying to prepare for it. So they're doing an air assault obstacle course, and they're also going to be doing 12-mile ruck marches between now and then to get them prepared for the time 12-mile, under 3 hour.
Because if there's three things that the Army loves, it's obstacle courses, I forget what the second one is, and preparing for things.
Ruck marches?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, of course. Yeah, but okay, cool. So a 12-mile ruck march, that's a pretty significant undertaking. Like, I don't care who you are. That's like...
Yeah, and under 3 hours.
Yeah. Whoa. All right, awesome. So are you heading out there?
Yeah, we will be out there for the obstacle course, and that's going to be at Camp Casey, and it'll be like the obstacle course that we covered yesterday. But there will be more people to see, and it will be a lot of fun.
Cool. And then this is pretty cool. So NCO induction ceremony, it says right here that it's the Rock Army and Catoosa's their first inductees. Now, obviously, that doesn't mean that they just now have gotten their first NCOs, but this is, I guess, the first time they're participating in the ceremony, or what does this mean?
Sergeant Major Soto Rosado, the 2CAB Command Sergeant Major, told me that this was going to, as far as he knew, this was going to be the first ROC and Catoosa NCOs inducted into the U.S. Army NCO Corps. So that is going to be really awesome. Sergeant Major Troxel from the USAG Humphreys, Command Sergeant Major, he'll be there, and it'll be a really exciting new thing for them. So
yeah, and that's a huge thing for the Joint American-Korean Partnership. Cool. Hey, we'll be back right after this break with your weather, fuel, and exchange rate. Keep it right here on AFN Osan, the Eagle.
You're on the air with Combat.